Welcome back to more Hearts of Iron 4 and another disaster save today. So we're on normal historical route. We are playing as the Soviet Union. We're in June 42. It's not looking particularly healthy. So Finland's taken a lot of land in the north. We have lost Moscow, holding on to Stalingrad, which is at least a bonus. But we'll see if we can save this one. If you're enjoying the disaster saves, please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date. And if you leave a little comment and a like about what you want me to do next, and that way I know you're enjoying these videos. Thank you. Right, let's see what's going on then. So we've got a full-back line by the looks of it. We have got a lot of troops, that's a bonus. So we've got a nice full-back, a lot of infantry there. We are holding Stalingrad. I mean, our equipment's not looking great, but their supply is terrible. I don't really know how you've fallen back this far. Really weirdly, all the way to the north. The Finns definitely can't man that border. So you've... yeah, like abandoned Baku, that's fine. We can retake that eventually. So what we got? 90 infantry, which are 23 width with an artillery and some good support equipment. So that's looking okay, actually. I don't mind that. We can work with that. I'm not sure if you need anti-tank, though, I will be honest, but we'll have a look. What are your tank divisions? 29 width with some anti-air and artillery. This isn't brilliant, but we'll see. I don't know how many of them you've actually got. Let's have a little 77. You got enough equipment for that? No anti-tank, none of that. You've got loads of trucks. No, you don't. You're missing 20,000 tanks. You have got far too much tanks here, boy. Yeah, there they are. 77 and a whole field marshal of tanks. Wow. What we've got here, 5 that are trapped. They're going to disappear very soon. And then what's this? All like Mongolian units over in the east. Fine, we won't worry about them. Right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to convert a lot of these to normal infantry and get them on this field marshal so he gets a full 5 width armies. Transfer you as well. Get rid of those 19. Right, we spread them out a bit. So we've got 5 full stacks. I'm going to knock this down 1, so they're 21 width. That's what I like. And we'll get rid of anti-tank because you didn't have any either. I don't think we'll be needing it. You got maintenance to steal equipment as well. So that's good. With these, I don't think you've got these artillery bits. So, no, you're missing the artillery and the anti-air. So let's just get rid of these. I don't really like these. Also, your org is 22, so that is pathetic. It needs to be at least 30 in my experience with tanks. So we'll get rid of some tanks. And then we will, let's get rid of that artillery, the anti-air as well, and we'll just add more trucks because you've got like hundreds of trucks, or thousands of trucks. I don't really know why, and I want these 30 width, I think. So let's give it another tank, one more motorized, and then this all looks good. Signals, maintenance, recon, artillery, that looks good. So we're at 34 org now, which is good. Not as good soft and hard attack, but that's what we can work with. Right, so all of these, I'm just going to delete 21 of them because we just can't. We haven't got enough tanks to field that at all. We're still short 5,000 tanks, so we will delete this next army and we'll just have 16 under Zhukov as our tanks. And I think that'll change in a minute. Hopefully I haven't deleted too many. Let's have a little look at production. 40 factories. Yeah, you were never going to resupply. Trucks is wrong. So we're lacking a bit of guns. We'll take that down a little bit. We'll take that down, support equipment, the artillery. We need anti-air still. We're definitely going to need that. We'll take a few less of them. Don't need the anti-tank. That's fine. We don't need those or the anti... What I'm going to do is I'm going to shorten this fullback line because I don't really care about the north, and we'll sort of hold this river into the mountains, not like that. Let me redo that. Just under there, like so. We'll hold that because they can go all in the north as much as they want. And then we'll take our 16 tanks, and I think we're going to go and defend Stalingrad. So we'll hold this side of the river, and then we'll do a spearhead towards Rostov, because then we can swoop down to the oil fields, hopefully. Right, doctrines, a little bit of air, 1 fleet in being, and you've done mass assault, but you've only done 5 of them, so I think I'm going to switch over to superior firepower when I get enough, just because I love all the soft attack, especially with the artilleries in the divisions. You're doing Mantle of Lenin. Okay, we'll let that finish. Limited conscription. Stability, that's fine. Communist support and political gain. Yeah, they're not brilliant. We'll get rid of them. Armoured division, that's good. Recovery, fine. That's fine. Reformer, you've got nothing better. That's fine. We've got 1.2 million men, so that's okay. War support and stability is brilliant, so that's all good. Any really negative national spirits? Not really. So we're on desperate measure, so we've got till November. Air Force is pants, but obviously. Research. So doing the guns, that's good. And anti-tank, that's fine. I don't know if I want that anti-tank. Is that really worth it? What's everything else like? Oh no, I'd rather have artillery. We need the soft attack against the AI. And what are we looking like? That's fine. Tanks, you've got 1943s, that's good. We've also got a bonus towards modern, so we'll use that. Oh, you haven't got the DLC for the air, that's really annoying. Should have checked that again. Same mistake. And no Navy either. The Navy is irrelevant, but the Air Force is a bit peanuts. How's the industry looking? Oh, we'll do the dispersed industry 4. We'll use that instead. We need that. And then let's have a little look at your tank quick. So it is the T-34. Oh no, you're doing 41s, these ones. So what they look like. Oh yeah, not bad actually. That isn't bad. 3-man. I mean, you've got a better gun. So let's upgrade that to improved medium cannon. Radio, is that the best radio? Yeah. 1 machine gun, sloped armor, and the maintenance. That's good. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Christie suspension. That's fine. Yeah, let's stick with Christie, I think. What are we on? Welded armour, that's also fine. And gasoline. Yeah, that's fine. And a couple of them, so we're looking at 8.7, 97. That's good. We'll just change those with the new gun. Right, so your hole in Stalingrad will get a bit of support. That's fine. You're doing some propaganda. You've got war, bonds, and desperate defense. Wow, you've got desperate defense as the Soviets. You have lost a lot of land. Air Force, we basically have a very small one. A few fighters, so that's okay. We'll spread them out and get them contest in the air where they can. Get them on interception. So, you're at 74% capitulation, 1.2 million. The Allies are obviously in the war, which is good. So that is all historical. Nothing's gone crazy. So, that's good. That is good. Britain's in the bottom of Italy by the looks of it. So, okay. We've just got to hold a little bit. They are very weak on their line, so I don't really know. Did you just fall back massively? We've got 7,000 guns now. Losing artillery. Anti-air we need. Okay, medium tanks. We've actually got 6,000. Ah, I deleted too many tanks, didn't I? Never mind, we've got them in reserve. We got them in reserve. Although, are they all reinforced? No, they haven't got their equipment. So what are we lacking in the field, tank-wise? Oh, like 3,000. So we're only about 3,000 over, which is fine. You're not on motorised supply either on one of them. So let's get motorised. You've got so many trucks. Any good traits we can give? No. Oh, logistic wizard. You always want logistic wizard, especially as the Soviets. We can invite someone to our faction. Who wants to join? Oh, Republican Spain. Okay, so you managed to win the Civil War. I don't know if you did, but someone did. So that's good. We'll definitely get them in. That can be a nice thorn in Vichy France and Germany's side. Hopefully they can just be a distraction. They've already stopped attacking, so let's just shorten this front line of my tanks around Stalingrad, and then we'll see if we can push down to Rostov. They are beelining for Baku and just going to get themselves entrapped. These are all Romanian troops, actually. The Germans really don't want to help the Romanians, but fine by me. We'll punch along the rail line. So let's see if we can hit down here. I think we'll just beeline in, and then we'll make our way along the north of the river. Let's change the fullback line to a proper front line now, just so our troops reinforce behind us. Won't go all the way though, we just got to sort of go there. Finland's not pushing in the north, so that's fine. And then they can cover our 11 tanks that seem to have bust through already, so we'll make sure we pin round them. We'll take any free land. The Romanians are not going to be able to stop us here now we've broken through. Zhukov and his panzers are heading to Rostov. Right, a few more tiles. We'll go north as well. No, there we go. We're already in Rostov. So that's good. We've split them in half. We'll grab as much land as we can. We'll move out and make this a bit thicker. And then we'll use our tanks to push down towards the mountain range and capture that and maybe get Sevastopol back. We'll take Stalino as well because I think there's a supply hub. Right, beeline down for there and just close that off so they can't escape or reinforce. Yeah, we'll just punch through. We need our infantry to sort of field in though. Let's have a little look. How's Spain doing? I mean, they're attacking pointlessly, but at least they're distracting them and they're not capitulating, so that's good. Meanwhile, we'll punch down further. Our tanks can't really be stopped. Oh, nice little encirclement there. A few Romanian and Italian troops. We'll just grab any... Oh, they are filtering a lot, actually. I mean, this is pretty pointless, and all they're going to do is trap themselves. But okay, feel free to come through. They have pushed us back a little bit towards Stalingrad, so we'll get a bit of a buffer. They've got no supply, so it'll be fine. I will switch over to superior firepower now for the soft attack, like I said. We are at a bit of a standstill, so let's get our tanks over this side and just try and close the door now. We have got a river line, which is a bit irritating, but that's plains. I should be able to take that tile, but I just can't. I need to be able to attack from two sides, I think. Right, there we go. Not where I wanted to go, but that's fine. That is cutting them off. We'll drive them to the straits, and then we will finish off the rest in this pocket. That's got to be a good amount of Axis troops here. They've got one more port, which we'll have to get to. We've got 24 new divisions, so let's get them out, and we'll get them down in the south as well to help push in there. They are green. Wow, look at all your panzer leaders from your generals now. We won't waste one of them. We'll get you in, and then we'll get them help pushing down to the mountains. Few more pockets, we'll just close them off. Another few divisions entrapped. More victories for the Soviet Union. I mean, they are... Well, I mean, we are out of supply, actually, thinking about it. So we've grabbed a hub there, so that's all right. We've punched through a bit. We can sort of beeline for Baku. It is non-supply against non-supply at the moment, so hopefully we can win this. We are sort of pinning them and moving round. Right, yes, there we go. Right, we've surrounded the port. Let's finally crush that because they're encircled. And then we'll wait for them to starve out because they've got just as much supply as us. But there we go, that's taken. And we'll finish this nice pocket. There's a few encircled. Very nice. Not Reddit worthy, but it's a fair amount of troops gone. Mainly Romanians. They'll definitely feel that. Right, with the Caucasus secured again, I don't really know what we're going to do with our tanks and filler troops. I suppose we better take Moscow just for propaganda reasons, just for the moral victory. So we'll line our troops up here, our tanks and our extra infantry, and we'll punch through to Moscow, hopefully, once the winter's done. Right, there does seem to be a little bit of a gap here, so I reckon I can get a little circumvent, because we'll just walk into these tiles. For some reason, they're not manning those borders. Hopefully we can close that. Yeah, there we go. There's another 5 or 6 divisions encircled. More that they will have to replace, but can't, so that's good. I mean, I've not got great supply again, but we'll force it. Oh, can we get to Moscow? Hopefully our tanks can push through. They are starting to resupply and Oh, I think they've stopped us. Yeah, as soon as we run into a division, I've just got no supply, so my tanks stop. So we'll grab as much as we can, and hopefully we grab a supply hub and push on. Right, I've gone north. I've punched through north. There's a supply hub on the river, which we easily just took there. Let's see if we can get a little encirclement here. Get some supply going. Do we have... No, we need to build a railway quick. So we'll quickly build a railway to that supply hub. That'll be key, and then we should be able to crush south to Moscow. Oh, Mussolini has gone as well. What are Italy doing? Oh, yes, Italy are doing Italian things. The Spanish are holding on. Yeah, all I want them to be is a big distraction, which they are. While we retake Moscow. Fall of Rome as well. Yes, our tanks are going right. Pin next. Take these 3 tiles. There we go. We've relieved Stalin and we've got Moscow. I mean, he would have evacuated ages ago, but yeah, Moscow is back under our control, and Romania has just capitulated. Oh, United Kingdom did a nice naval invasion there. That is a horrendous looking border now, so there's going to be a lot of Italian and German troops there, so let's quickly pin them in while they're basically surrounded now. And we'll grab some much territory as we can. We'll do a full-on attack then. Oh, we might be getting another encirclement here. We get our troops. Our tanks are punching south into the plains. Come on, get one more tile, and then we've got a few. We've had to sort of stop our attack. They are trying to push back, but we are good, I think. Come on, get this encirclement done. Another encirclement pulled off there. Good 10 divisions there. There's some panzers in there as well, which is always good. We'll crush them. Right, Finland have sort of evacuated their border, so we will just punch on through to Stalingrad and retake that. There's no one to stop us, so we'll just march out and grab that land and we'll strangle them in the north. To be fair, if there's no one in Finland, I should be able to just go in, grab the victory points, and then it'll wipe peace out, and we won't have to capture all that northern territory, which would be a right pain, because there is literally no one at home for Finland, unfortunately for them. So there we go. Leningrad is back. And Finland offers concessions. Yes, please. We will take the Weiss peace deal. And we are looking much more healthy. Finland is back in their place. The Germans are sort of surrounded, but we've got loads of troops in the middle of nowhere now. But we've got a better front line. The Germans have got a very large border they have to do, so we'll push into the Baltics. Annoyingly, the UK has taken Sevastopol, even though we've sort of surrounded it, and they won't give it back probably. But we've got some green air finally. Sevastopol is taken back. Will they? No, they won't give it to us, will they? I mean, they should give it back to us. Right, I think we're on the last push now. They are really out of equipment, so we'll move the tanks up here and we'll see if we can punch through up to Danzig. Green air. We've got some Cass out now. Cass and fighters. They've got no one. I assume the Allies have defeated the Luftwaffe, so we'll get ours out. Yeah, I think it's just rolling on into Berlin time. Let's beeline for Danzig, though, with the tanks in the north. There's not really much to stop us, although we are sort of in winter, so it's not brilliant. But we'll, when we punch through, it's fine. We can just keep on rolling. These front lines are looking messy, but our tanks are doing bits and getting some encirclements. They can't redeploy. I mean, we're losing a lot of equipment, but it's fine. We can still make gains because there's loads of gaps. If we can push down to Slovakia and Slovenia, we should then encircle a good portion of these all in Poland here. That'll be a nice big circle. We'll pin them in with our main troops and keep advancing. Even though we've got no equipment or supply, who cares? We can pin them in. We are doing it the Soviet way. Non-stop force attacking our way. We're in April 45 and we're sort of into Germany, so it's looking pretty historical. I think that's cut off, isn't it? Yeah, that looks cut off now, so we'll push in and surround those, and then the rest of them will get pushing over here. We'll do a new front line and we'll smash into Berlin. We must take Berlin. Yeah, Yugoslavia is on the doorstep of Berlin. We will not let the Yugoslavians take that. Get our tanks smashing around. We'll surround Berlin. Ahistorical as we like. Yeah, we're on the border of Berlin now. Battle of Berlin literally took a few days. And there we go. Berlin's fallen in May 45. That is not bad going, is it, in terms of a historical documentary we are watching now. Apart from Moscow started defeated, but ignore that. What are they at now then? 89%. A few more tiles. So Frankfurt, Dortmund, and then that should be it, I think. We'll get our Cass over as well. Green air. No one is stopping us today now. And a few more. Or is that? No, there we go. There we go. Germany, I mean, the liberation of Paris happened when the Germans capitulated because the Allies did, and 0 D-Day in France. So let's just grab a bit of land, I suppose, and see what we get. And there we go, guys. All saved. I didn't really look at the casualties in the end, but never mind. I imagine they were very bad for the Germans. But thank you to whoever sent this one in. Not sure how you really got in that situation, as they didn't seem too strong on your front lines. I don't know how much you actually fell back. But yeah, thanks for sending in. I'll leave the link to it in the description, so if you want to have it and give it a go. Subscribe to stay up to date with more disaster saves. If you want to send yours in, I'll leave the email in my bio and the description as always. Thanks for watching. Peace out.